what I saw, I'll tell you what my vision was, Dee Dee, and not to replace yours, because yours is very valid and very frightening. Mine was an event, a natural occurrence, a natural disaster. It all went along with the vision of the volcanoes exploding and Mount McKinley exploding. I had a vision of the magma underneath Fukushima was getting very, very thin, because the nuclear power plant at Fukushima had gotten hit by that earthquake. It was a powerful, horrible earthquake, so bad that it caused the nuclear power plant to melt down. And we know that's true. That really did happen. So it was around that time that I had this vision, and I understood that the nuclear power plant had melted through, and it had actually hit the magma, the river of lava. What do you call that? Goes all around. It's just a conveyor belt of lava. When it hit, it didn't explode because there was nothing to cause a chain reaction, but what it did was it superheated the lava on this ring of fire. It superheated it, and it thinned it out to where it was like running like water now. It's not thick and viscous, it's thin, and it's just pouring through. It's just running like crazy. And at one point, there was Kilauea going off. There was 2 in Alaska, 1 in Russia, and then as it comes around this hairpin curve in the Bay of Alaska, or the Gulf of Alaska, and it really is like this. If you ever look at the pictures of the Ring of Fire, there's this hook that is right up there in the bay that it does this hairpin turn. In what I saw, there was thicker, cooler, and rocks, magma and rocks that were kind of blocking up this hairpin turn, and it's building up pressure, which is causing these other volcanoes to explode. And when it finally busts through, and it just, like a Drano commercial, it just finally that clog broke loose, and it rushed all of this magma that had all the stored energy behind it. And a whole lot of other really terrible things happened. I saw California slide off into the ocean. I saw Mount McKinley explode like it was nobody's business. I saw a lava tube that was coming from Yellowstone be sheared off and then begin pouring lava like a fountain into the water. And all of this was just like boom, 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 boom. It just kept going, and I was just watching everything. And this disaster in my vision or in my dream took many, many lives. Hundreds of thousands of people were lost, and then there was a lot of chaos in our country. And in this vision, we had an invasion from our south at this same time, because our country was in chaos. Because of this natural disaster, everything was in chaos. And so an invasion began to take advantage of the situation. Remember, this is just a dream or a vision that I had. And afterwards, because you know how dreams and visions go, they skip time, and time doesn't really mean anything. But afterwards, when everything was settled and calmed, I remember knowing that everything was dark. We obviously had no power in our country, and to keep people, they wanted to gather us in one place to number us, to count heads, so they could take a census to find out how many people survived. And that was when everybody was being marked. It was not before, it was after the disaster had occurred, and they use the guise of census. We have to take a census. We have to know, and we're gonna. You get this mark now, and this is going to be your money. That's always haunted me. That has always haunted me.